what ego does is it attaches to thoughts as if they were true. In in most cases, what happens is you start to become aware that the stories you were told by your parents and by society are bullshit and you want to break free. And what you end up doing is creating a new set of beliefs and concepts that are perhaps worse. You start to become conscious of what that's like. And that is what the world is like. When I say the world, I mean the ego dominated world. That's what the world is. I don't mean nature. I don't mean places where humans haven't gone. The world is, in a sense, corrupted by ego. So when I say the world, I just mean the world that we've created in our ego identified state and how it is. It's dishonest, it's full of lies and manipulation and deceit. It's the lies you tell yourself that bind you. It's the lies you tell yourself that these captains of industry, if you will, media moguls, they exploit you because you can be exploited. We have to dismantle our inner mechanism that allows that. Like people that push your buttons, they only get a reaction out of you because you haven't dismantled those buttons yet. I deeply care about people and I want viewers of this channel to be free of these forms of suffering. It's just, I'm not going to lie to you and say that there's some answer out there somewhere. It's right in here. It's always right in here. If there's suffering, I'm doing it to myself. That's the liberating insight. I went through that. Start with where you are. If you're having a nightmare, you're in a nightmare and you deal with nightmare things. You can't know anything with absolute certainty. But I'm not expecting you to hear me say that and then adopt that as some kind of belief. The way out is through. Look at your beliefs, look at your attachments. It's the kindest thing you could do. And yet it's brutal to see yourself as you are without turning away and without flinching, seeing what you do to yourself and others. It takes courage. The word courage, the root means heart. The French word cœur means heart. Love, love of truth. Stake everything on truth. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to others. Notice what it does when you do. It's miserable. It's understandable that people would lie if everyone else is doing it and we're just not sure how to get through without doing that. I'm saying you can totally wake up from the whole thing and start with telling the truth, start with being honest. I want to represent that, that what you wake up to is brilliant. It's available to everyone. It's not exclusive. It leads to freedom when you use it. It's a prior freedom, so you don't really go anywhere. If you're running down a dark hallway in a nightmare, maybe there's an exit in the dream and you literally actually wake up from it. Did you take steps or were those imaginary? If it's a dreamlike state of awareness, if it's a state of suffering where things that aren't real seem real, that's where you start. We may hear, oh, it's dualistic to suggest that there's something that needs to be done. Not if the one that's guiding you to it is beyond the illusion, urging you onward with pure love and compassion, saying you can do this. It's like your friend is sitting there saying, hey, dude, wake up. So, yeah, ask yourself, is it true? That's a magic question. That's one of the tools. We're picking the lock on our chains that are binding us. Is it true? It gets closer and closer. What am I believing that isn't true? What's my conditioning? What did my caregivers do to me? What did they say or not say? What did they mirror to me? What were they not capable of mirroring to me? What is this? Become curious. The teacher Ramana Maharshi had a saying, wanting to reform the world without discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes. It's the lies that we tell ourselves that we have to find out the truth about. Is it true? That's the question. If we're going to pick our locks, that's what we use. The one who is born and dies is not who you are. It is an existing sort of appearance. It just has a dependent appearance. It's dependent on a certain kind of illusion that's created when we believe our thinking. When we believe that the thoughts are showing us what's real. They don't do that. It's like thinking a dream is real. It does exist. Things in a dream appear to be substantial. They really are not. It's all of it is imagined. Now, I'm not suggesting some kind of nihilism where nothing is real and it doesn't matter and do what you want. No, because we want to be free of suffering. The awareness of suffering and the willingness to get rid of it is what we call compassion. And that's the power in this world. Compassion is the power, as well as the wisdom that allows us to have insight on how to unbind ourselves. We free ourselves, then we free our friends. The awakened condition, I could call it pure seeing. It comprehends all of these things. It's just not limited by it. It's not trapped by it. It's freedom. So if you want to be free, yes, you could have awareness of the world and its machinations. It's just not real. And what makes it seem real is ego being a tendency to attach to that imagined self object as if it were who I am. That's the one that's born and that dies. That's what causes suffering, samsara, birth and death.